So why should we hire you? Ever got this interview question before? Well, hey, this video right here is going to ensure that you have the best possible answer should you ever be asked this again in the interview. Oh, and by the way, if you don't answer this nearly perfectly, you're probably not gonna get the job, so no pressure. In addition to showing you how to solve this job, I'm also gonna give you some practical tips on how the decision maker can see you as the right person for the job. And hey, if you don't know me, my name is Tim Madden. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Executive Career Upgrades, where we help directors, VPs, and executives get the job, keep the job, and be successful at the job. And if you're approaching a career search at that level, and you want new tactics and strategies to show you how to elevate your career in corporate America, do me a favor, smash that subscribe button below, and let's get started. One of the weirdest interview questions you'll ever get, right? Hey, Tim, why should we hire you? Because you have an open position. No, but in all seriousness, okay, there's multiple ways that this could happen to you. I first want to talk about the way it may happen right when you walk into the room, because it's happened to me before. I make it all the way to the CEO of the organization, and the first thing he says when I walk in and sit down, I don't even get to introduce myself, he says, Tim, why should we hire you? Do not let this throw you off your game. Really, the only thing you can do in this situation right now is say, to be honest with you, Alex, I don't know if I can help you right now. What I really like to do is ask you a couple questions about exactly what you're looking for, exactly what the challenges are of the current department or the opportunities, and based on that, I could share if my background fits. Does that make sense? So number one, people try to like strong arm you, right? At the very beginning, hey, why should we hire you? And you're like, I really don't even know what you're looking for. So it's okay to be reasonable and logical if someone is confronting you right at the beginning of the interview. So let's recap this again. You walk in the office, CEO says, hey Tim, I'm super busy. Hey, why should we hire you? Hey Alex, that's a great question. I'm not actually sure you should at the moment. What I really like to do during this conversation is learn a little bit more about the organization, what your strategic goals are, right? What you're really looking for in this position, and what some of the challenges and opportunities are. And based off that, I could see if I could show you how I may fit. If you do that, CEO is gonna be like, finally, I'm dealing with a professional. Because think about this, you can't sell someone something when you don't know what they need. And just because you talk to all these people going up to the chain to meet with the CEO or the board does not mean, right? There's been so many times individuals have got to the final round. This person has said they need this, and these were the challenges. And then by the time they get to the C-suite's like, yeah, we know about that stuff, but here's what we're really focused, and you haven't even done that yet. So be very careful of walking into a place and a CEO says, why should we hire you? Oh, because these people said this and I'd be great for this. No. You can't sell someone anything, including yourself, because you are a product or service right now, unless you know, hey, what is this person? What's on their mind? What's top of mind for them right now? What are they really looking for? And what are some of the challenges that's right here right now, so I could talk about how I've overcome similar ones. Then number two, you have to highlight your value proposition. So based on, I know they've asked, why should we hire you? I have to ask them questions to find out what's important. Then I have to use my background and my value that I've achieved in whatever realm to tell them like, hey, I am that person. Let me give you an example. Hey Tim, why should we hire you? I'm not sure. What are you really looking for? Hey, I'm really looking for a good leader to come in and do ABC with this team because here's why it's important. Great. Now I have a need. Now I can show them through a value proposition how I've led a team to accomplish ABC and exactly what I did. See how this is all very logical? Then you need to connect your achievement to those needs, and you have to be as quantifiable as possible. This is extremely important. So I'm talking about my value proposition, I'm talking about how I can do whatever they're looking for, and I'm doing measurable achievements. Now, let's pause for a second. If you get the last question, why should we hire you? Now this is easy, because if you followed my other videos, you know we've already asked them what's really important to them, what's their challenges and opportunities. So when we're asked that at the end of the interview, hey Tim, why should we hire you? Again, remember, Tim Madden likes to use logic, and I like to be a logical person. Hey Tim, why should we hire you? Well, Alex, you mentioned that you're looking for someone to do this because of this. you're looking for someone to do this, and you said there's this opportunity, and you said you've had these challenges, and I think I've done a great job showing you how I am that type of leader, how I can bring these results, and how I can solve your challenges. This is the only way to answer this question. So either you're gonna get, why should we hire you at the beginning? And you're gonna say, whoa, 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 whoa. I gotta get more information first. Or number two, you're gonna get it at the end of the interview when you already have all of the information. Does that make sense? Now, during this time, based on their questioning at the beginning, right, or the middle, I have already talked about my value proposition. I've linked in quantifiable achievements. I've already demonstrated my ability to be like a cultural fit and a good leadership fit. Again, let me talk about it one more time. I've emphasized my results and impact directly correlated to what they are looking for in this position. And hey, I've showed enthusiasm. I don't need to be overly enthusiastic, but hey, being positive, having a good smile, looking directly at someone goes an extremely long way, especially in 2024. So remember, at the director, VP, and executive level, you have to be prepared for all these curveballs. So don't wait until you're on the 8th round interview, you're flying into the CEO who's busy, and you walk in and he says, hey, Tim, why should we hire you? Put you on the spot right away. So now you know how to handle it by watching this video, whether it's at the beginning or at the end. I don't want you to lose converting that interview into an offer because you didn't know how to handle this. Because hey, this wrecked me 15 years ago. I was just out of the military, right? Had a successful career. They asked me that and I'm like, you know, cause I'm just a good person and I'd be a good leader and yeah. And think about this. You have to be prepared for all these different situations because if you're targeting 6 figures and multiple 6 figures, hey, the competition is fierce in the marketplace. So make sure you're prepared when you go on these interviews and you've watched my prior videos so you know all the tactics and strategies of how to convert these interviews into offers. Hey, as always, if you need any help in your search, go on over to execupgrades.com. We just got a bunch of resources over there for you. And do me a favor to stay subscribed to more content like this. Hit that subscribe button below, and I'll see you in the next video.